Evander. Not very good condition Evander, but it's Evander.
Here we are, SFGE 2021. We've arrived. We're here, and there's so much to do. Kind of taking a load off right this second now that we've got into the room and we're just chilling out. But man, we got to think about all the things that we've got to tackle while we're here. Tabletop gaming, arcade gaming, pinball machines, miniature painting, and of course merchandise, right? And you know me, I'm always looking to make a buck. The hunt never stops. The question is, are there deals to be had here? So I'm issuing a challenge to myself. That's right, a $15 challenge. That's right, I can spend $15 on anything I want gaming, anything I find, probably games. But can I make money? Are the deals good enough here? Can we haggle our way to a profit while we're on the scene? Again, the hunt never stops. Well, challenge accepted. Let's hit the gaming floor. So aside from just the vendors, Southern Fried Gaming Expo actually has an on-site flea market, that's right, where people can just come and sell whatever. And I didn't get to walk through it last time. There's just so much to do at this expo, but I'm really excited to see what they have this time. First things first, I'm stopping at this vendor just inside the arcade room doors. Because, you know, he's got a lot of stuff, and while it may be a lot of eBay pricing going on, it also looks like he's got a lot of stock he's trying to blow out.
Personally, I always recommend that. So if I switch anything Nintendo related, I can, but I haven't. I got a picture of the game, so. Yeah, I know. Fantastic move, fantastic move. And I also have to do I was thinking more like, I don't want to bring that unless I do someone on it. I don't want to so I mean,
I see a copy of Castle of Dragon here for the NES, and it's in an old rental case. The manual's inside, but it's stapled to the inside of the case, and the manual's got all this writing inside of it, you know, hints and stuff, probably from renters back in the 90s that picked this thing up. This thing has so much character, but it's not priced. I'm gonna ask about it, but I have to imagine dude's probably wanting 30 to 40 bucks for this thing.
How much you getting on this bad boy?
Interesting, don't have a price on that. Here, what is priced as loose? Let's see what that's going for. I'll do 30 on it.
Alright, I'll think about it.
$30. Exactly what I thought. That's too much for me.
I don't have that one.
We haven't got a chance, we just got it, and I was debating keeping it, but I want to clean it up before I keep it. If I clean it up though, then we'll price it up, but I figure I'd bring it in.
He's like, we can clean it, and I was like,
I'll do 15 if you want. So it has the manual in there and all that. Actually, I'll do 10.
10?
10 bucks, yeah.
I'll take it for 10.
15? 10? Do I hear 5? I mean, that's great. I mean, this game probably will fetch upwards of 30 bucks in this condition. I mean, it's just a fantastic piece. And at $10, we're talking fitting perfectly into our $15 challenge. This is exactly where we want to be and a great way to start off this hunt. So apparently I don't own a copy of Castle of Dragon. Thought I did. And I've also never played it that I can recollect. It's a side-scrolling adventure with elements of Swordmaster and Ghosts and Goblins stirred together and lightly simmered. It has fun swordplay, cool mini-bosses, platforming, and I absolutely love what I'm seeing here. How do I not own this? How have I never played this? This copy included a manual and box art wrapped around an old rental case. Come to find out, the box art isn't printed, it's the original box somebody at this video rental place in the 80s or 90s cut to fit. I know, my soul is crying. You know,
The case is what kind of spoke to me though. If you saw something like this at a Blockbuster or mom and pop shop, you were renting it, period. I paid $10 for Castle of Dragon, and given what all it came with, this copy could sell easily for as much as $35. But now I don't think I can part with it. It's too cool.
So there's a Wii U Transformers game on the $5 rack here, and yeah, it's in a GameStop box, but okay, right? I mean, $5, these games usually sell for around $15.
This was on your $5 rack. What's your best cash dollar price on that?
They doing it 5 or 5 for 20.
Would you take 4 for it?
Sure.
Let's do it.
So I'm getting this for $4, and I'm glad to get it. Again, that's where you want to be on something like this. This game should easily fetch around $15. Man, we're already doing great on this $15 challenge. We've already nailed it, and we're not even to the flea market section yet.
Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark is of course a Bayformers game, and I don't migrate toward those like I do the true to form stuff, but at a glance this game is third person and styled like the ones before it, and not unlike the Cybertron games, which I enjoyed. So regardless of what goes on in this game, the gameplay should be really fun. If this game were complete, it'd be a keeper, as I'm still actively collecting Wii U. But it also wouldn't have been priced at $5. I got this copy for $4, and disc-only copies are selling for around 13 bucks.
So it's looking like our $15 challenge here at the old Southern Fried Gaming Expo is a success. We've spent right at $15. And we're definitely going to profit off of what we got. We're definitely adding value to the collection, even if we keep these items. But we got to get to the flea market, right? There's other stuff for sale here, and I have no idea what. Let's go take a look. There's some really cool stuff here, but again, it's what you would expect, right? There's a lot of eBay pricing. Some of it's fair, some of it even undercuts a little bit, but it's not really what I would consider deals or steals, and that's really what we're looking for here. The $15 challenge was a success, but that doesn't mean that's all we have to spend. We gotta keep hustling.
How are you?
Good.
Everything's super cheap if you see something you like.
How much you getting on these loose discs?
How about all of them for $1?
All right. You got it.
Told you.
So this table has some cool stuff on it. I mean, it's just a mishmash of odds and ends, but okay. We're getting some loose discs here, and you know, if you watch the show, you know, oftentimes that is our bread and butter here. I've got lots of box art. I've got a resurfacer. You know, there's things that we can do with this, and for just $1, I'm definitely picking up this stack. There's some decent games here. I mean, we got a Crash game, we got Wrath of Cortex. I see a Grand Theft Auto 5 play disc here, and that's the one you never see, right? I've got some install discs laying around. You see those all the time because the play disc is the one that gets left at home in the system, right? When people are selling these things. So yeah, there's definitely money to be made here. They're not in that bad of condition. I could easily see pulling $20 out of this $1 stack of discs.
How much you getting on this? 1? I'll take that for 1.
Make a pile.
Yeah, let's make the pile.
That way you can have hands free to do.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. When you're right, you're right.
And they only want $1 for this N64 cartridge, Wrestlemania 2000. You know, NWO Revenge tends to be the more common one, and it's fantastic, but some of the other wrestling games are, you know, they're less common, and they're starting to fetch more money. Definitely got to snag this for $1.
Wrestlemania 2000 and the other THQ wrestling games in this design are one of the main high points of the N64 library. The franchise only went downhill from there. Constant overthought and wheel reinvention until THQ ended up defunct. This was the zenith. the zeitgeist, whatever other buzzword you want to throw at it, the best THQ and really all wrestling games ever got. Customization, the most intuitive fighting system ever, and the option to beat opponents to a straight up bloody death. And prices on these games are rising. I paid $1 for this cartridge, which is in decent shape, and it will easily sell for upwards of 20 bucks.
Man, is that all we bought at the expo? Absolutely not. Is that all we did at the expo? Absolutely not. Look forward to more footage from this great event coming soon right here on the Emceemur show. There were other things we acquired. There was a lot more things that we did. It was a fantastic time, just like it always is. SFGE is such a great time. And there's more flea market hunts too coming your way right here on the show. So much to look forward to. If you haven't already done so, please drop a like on this video. Let's go crazy on those likes. And if this is your first time on the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the Emceemur show and be a part of our nation, because we're rising up on the fantastic things we do right here on the show. You need to be a part of it. Make sure that you smack that notification bell so you're always the first to know when new content goes live. Content just like this expo stuff right here. So much neat stuff that went on there that I can't wait to share with you. And scores, profits, cool things. Yeah, that's why we're here. This is what we do. Emceemur signing off for this fantabulous episode, and I will see each and every one of you again on the next one.